Hello, I'm Rickard, the service manager at Promarks, and this is our DC800 vacuum packaging machine. It is a double chamber version with a swing lid going left to right, where you can operate one chamber at a time while you're unloading and loading the other chamber. You're doing your vacuuming and sealing on the other side. Basic features of the machine is to seal and vacuum your packages, your bags of different kinds of products, meat, cheese, poultry, pork. We also do electronics, medical, pretty much every kind of field you can imagine we can use these machines for. Like I said, basic functions on the machine, we'll go over the board in just a second, but it's a vacuum and a determined amount of time or percentage of vacuum. Your seal time, determined by the structure of your bag, is how long the heat needs energized to seal the bag. And then there'll be a cooling feature where there's a delay between cool and seal, the release, so that you can solidify the bag before it releases. It gives you a nice firm seal. Basically, these cushion bars are removable for easy cleaning. They're taken off, cleaned, your deck is cleaned. Also, your boards, your filler boards, can be removed and cleaned, the deck washed. This machine is not a direct spray down, wash down machine, but hand washed with a warm soapy cloth, and they sit back right in there like that. Okay, we're gonna go into the electrical box, show you what we have inside there in components. We shut off the main power switch. We open up the panel door here. You press the red button right there to drop the door, and there are the basic electrical components. You have your pump contactor overload relay, where your reset is if you ever have an overload trip. Your seal contactor, seal timer, seal secondary breakers, main power on and off switch. These are your seal transformers, front and back seal bar. This is your main control transformer. There are 4 fuses on this machine. There's 1 fuse, 2 fuse, 3 fuse, and 4 fuse. It's a capsule that's pushed right inside the transformer. It's like a little clamshell. Split the bottom end, and inside's the fuse. Check the fuse if you ever have a seal issue. That's the first thing you're going to look at. Put the fuse back in, close it up. Machine always comes with spare fuses when the machine comes new. If you use those, make sure you place another order. So this is our basic electrical component box. So we're going to open up the back doors to the machine and show you what's inside back here. First thing we got is your vacuum pump. This is a 100 cubic meter vacuum pump made by Busch. And this is the standard size pump that comes with the machine, is the 5 horsepower. It is also available to put a larger pump in. We do a 240 and a 360 cubic meter pump that can be added as an option. On the other side over here is our main vacuum valve. This is where the machine vacuums and has a valve right here for solenoids that open and close the vacuum. And this is the ventilation part of the vacuum valve. This part right here is where you can put compressed air on the machine. And what that does is adds additional pressure for the seal. It fills the bladders up, more pressure gives you a much better seal. So you'd put an air line on right here, and the machine is already equipped with a regulator right here. So you'd adjust your regulator. This is the air line going up to the bladders, and you'd use about 15 to 20 maximum PSI on this regulator here for air assist. Our double chamber vacuum packaging machines are equipped with quick release seal bars. Reach up, press the 2 buttons in, and drop the seal bar right out. Now when we put them back in, find the channel, line it up, push the buttons, lock it in, it's in. The first step to turn the machine on is to turn on the main power switch right here. There's a disconnect right here. Turn that to the on position. And you come over to the front of the machine. You have this push button power switch. You're going to press that and turn that on. When you turn that on, you're going to see a red standby light on your board. And then you're going to turn your push your power switch right here. Board comes on, and the machine turns on. The main functions of the machine is to do a vacuum and a seal. So you're going to have a -25 indicates 25 seconds of vacuum, and then you scroll using the arrows right here over to your seal time. Seal time is 2.2 seconds. And you scroll over to cool time. There's always 3 seconds minimum. Can be more if you're short cycling the machine, running it very fast. Give it a little chance to cool off. But these are your main settings. And once we get those settings set where we want them, then we're ready to run the machine. So it's a very basic, simple operation to run the machine. Is to move the lid from left to right, depending on which side you want to start on. We'll start on the right here. Close the lid down. Never slam the lid, but it'll set down easy. It's running through your vacuum time, your seal time, your cool time, and then it's going to vent and release. So to save a little bit of time, I'm going to go ahead and skip the time on the vacuum and run straight to seal and vent. Now while it was running like that, you're over on this side here, you're taking your product out, you're putting your new bags inside and getting ready. So when this finishes, you swing the lid back over to this side and start the next cycle. Now we're back over to the right, taking our bags out, putting our new bags in. Takes maybe about 30 seconds to do that, and that's about the time the cycle runs. So it's consistent, back and forth, constant operation, very fast, very quick operation. You can do a lot of product. Basically, the first step in vacuum packaging is to select your vacuum bag, fill with the product that you're going to want to vacuum pack. You're going to lay it right on the cushion bar right here with the opening on the outside, but always make sure that the opening of the bag is never outside the chamber, but always inside the chamber. One other important part about where the placement of the bag is the height of this cushion bar here. The height of this cushion bar needs to be equal to the center of the height of your product. And that's going to eliminate folds and movement of the bag and just imperfections in the bag and give you a much better seal. Okay, so we're going to do a little sample here. We've got a pizza in the bag here. I'm going to set the opening of the bag right on the cushion bar. Make sure it's nice and flat and even. And you take your lid, swing it over, close it down. Open up the lid. Fully vacuum packed pizza, no air in the bag, and a nice 10 millimeter wide seal, which is standard on this machine. As you can see there.